Ray, how different is it to write solo as opposed to writing for or with the Kinks?
Yeah, I miss the band. I miss being in a band. I'm at my best work, and I've just realised this. Although I write the songs, I cast them for the band and the people around me. There's a song called Working Man's Cafe. Interesting thing about that is that I wrote the song and started it in Denmark. But Working Man's Cafe, which I pronounce cafe, that was easy to write. Looking for the Working Man's Cafe. That was fine. And I played the demo I did, and it suddenly occurred to me that I wanted a bridge. And it was, I remembered an encounter I had with my brother. He moved to Exeter. And I said, let's get together. I was driving past, and we're on our mobiles like everybody else. And I said, where are you? He said, I'll be in town. I'll be in a cafe. I said, there aren't any cafes. And I wrote the whole bridge on that, things we said on that. It's really, thought I knew you then, but will I know you now? You know, it's got to be a place for us to meet. I'll call you when I found it. See? I only hope that time has made us a little more grounded. Hey, I see you now. So it's all about seeing him again, so I could put that within the song. It causes problems that maybe for the listener to get their heads around the songs, and sometimes songs are a challenge, but sometimes that's useful.
Well, presumably they can make their own conclusions about what the song's about. You know, it's not necessarily foisted on them.
That's the best. I used to enjoy Buddy Holly songs because, oh boy, what's that all about? But I think with the songs I write, I like to take people on a journey sometimes. It's like, trust me, I'll get you there in the end. It's just the way these things have evolved, you know. You can't write Oh Boy forever. I'd love to have written Oh Boy by Buddy Holly. But it's just the way songwriting has evolved and music has evolved.
Looking for the Working Man's Cafe in the shopping centre of the town. Looking for somewhere to fit in among the retail outlets. Bought a pair of new designer pants where the fruit and veg man used to stand. I always used to see him there, selling old apples and pears. Shouting up a pretty girl with knocked off goods in the van. Don't you know he was a working man? Long ago, he was a working man. He sat and spent the time of day at the Working Man's Cafe. Everything around me seems unreal. Everywhere I go it looks and feels like a come a long way down this road, proving us around as we go, changing our roots and culture. Don't you know, long ago, he was a working man. Don't you know, he was a working man. He sat in the Working Man's Cafe. Working Man's Cafe. I thought I knew you then, but will I know you now? There's gotta be a place for us to meet. I'll call you when I found it. I only hope that life has made us a little more grounded. Hey man, I see you now. Working Man's Cafe. see us come so far, but haven't we forgotten who we are? Taking out larger loans, equity relief for mortgages. Now we spend the time of day online at the internet cafe. And if you forget my face, in case you've forgotten just who I am, I'm the kid with the greasy spoon, firmly held in my hand. Don't you know, he was a working man. Long ago, we were all working men, and we sat and spent the time of day at the working man's cafe.
Ray, one of your solo songs, After the Fall.
Yeah.
When was this written?
After the Fall is it's one of my favourite songs that I've written, and I don't know why. It allows me, I think it's truly a solo song. It starts off with what I call a Norwegian or Portland, Oregon sound. I just had this, I don't know why I think... It's about someone who's completely fallen, you know. I just had a really bad fall. It's about comeuppance. It's about getting your just desserts.
Your ego being smashed.
Yeah, and you cry out to God, and he says, "Can you help me?" And God just looks at you and says, "Not at all. You know, you're on your own. You've got to prove to me you can be a better person." And it's full of those lines. And it's one of those songs where every line, I think, is a story in itself. I'm still writing exercises for myself. I'm still trying to discover what I'm doing. And I'm particularly pleased with that record, the song as well.